checking to see. It's pretty much where you put an image on the screen and you use it as a green screen for whatever reason. So to make the stream more entertaining, I guess. Not sure how that's gonna help, but probably used to have it at one point, but I don't have it anymore. Why am I starting a conversation? Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just started the stream. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm just it's the weekend. Probably might do another one tomorrow, of course, if I feel like it. And I figured that is just that. It's just how streams go. How my streams go sometimes. It's usually just the same old thing. I just turn on the stream, I talk to myself and the chat, talk in a grim voice and probably a Kane voice because apparently Kane's living in my house now. That's something, isn't it? Like you just have a digital AI ringmaster that has teeth for a head and eyes in its mouth, wearing a top hat and a red suit, and he has this bubble. Yeah, and he owns the digital circus or something. Yeah, that's he's a digital circus. Hi, my name is Kane. Okay, let me try to do a voice impression of Kane. Welcome to the amazing digital circus. My name is Kane, and I am your ringmaster. Pomni adventures are waiting us. Welcome back, my friends. Zoogle, why does all you do is complaining? I never know what you want. Or, yeah, we can just shoot each other. Here, I've guns. I don't care anymore. I try. And, yeah. Yeah, off to a great start here. About to be midnight very soon. I would have started the stream earlier, but sometimes I have a lot going on behind the scenes, which I will not be telling. Well, it's not really a lot going on. I just prepare for streams. Like I even like right now to do one. I may do one during the day tomorrow. I I can't promise nothing, but I could try. And hopefully streams will be more active during the day than at night. I've been actually thinking about bringing back streams itself, like streams only exclusive to weekends or breaks, according to some of you guys. But I just have all the time in the world to stream. Ignore background noise. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a YouTube notification from somebody that posts at midnight. It's gonna be all. It's gonna be coming around right now. Just sometimes just check for notifications to see if anybody is live, like streaming, like my friends, because usually I join their streams if they are streaming. But sometimes there's also like comments on there, so I would probably need to check the comments or something. It's midnight, making it officially Saturday. Yep, it is Saturday. I like Saturdays. Saturdays are nice days. But my personal favorites of weekends are Fridays and Saturdays. But I'd be willing to bring those type of streams back. Like I wouldn't want my streams to be one and done just on the weekend. Yeah, you probably get what I'm saying, but yeah. Just gonna wait to see if anybody else joins the stream or doesn't. Like, or this is gonna be another one of those streams where it's just dead. Yeah, yeah, that's just. I'm probably just gonna open up YouTube on my TV because why not? Or who knows? Maybe I might actually just watch Tubi or something since they got Cartoon Network shows now. And plus, they're adding and plus they're adding more new shows too on May 1st. That's something, right? And those shows are Cow and Chicken, Static Shock, the 70s Adams Family, I believe, and Evil Con Carne. Sadly, no Billy and Mandy for some reason. Like, why did they just put Evil Con Carne? Like, they could have just had Billy and Mandy put there and then have Evil Con Carne alongside it, or just added later. But just Evil Con Carne alone without Billy and Mandy, just Billy and Mandy, that just doesn't seem, that just doesn't sit right with me. Oh, and there's that notification I was talking about. Oh, look, Shrek 2. That's on Disney Plus and Hulu, I believe. And apparently, uh, but for some reason, as of like right now, I do have Disney Plus back, but unfortunately, I can't watch it because it does not let me. It to stream right now. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can do for the stream right now. So let's just watch my videos and probably watch a few more videos and potentially just end the stream because well, I don't care anymore. I just don't care. I don't think the stream's gonna do well, like would only do. So fuck it, screw it. Anyway, let's just watch videos before I start to lose interest in my everything. Smiling Friends is over. Unfortunately, it is, but it's understandable why the creators ended it. It wasn't like a big series finale or anything. It was just there, like it was just a regular episode, and then it's done. Kind of like Billy and Mandy. And speaking of Billy and Mandy, where the heck is Grim? He's usually here. Oh, there you are, Grim. Oh my gosh. You look a bit upset. Are you okay, Grim? What does it look like? Okay, sheesh. You didn't have to give me that. I'm sorry, Mom, but I, but I'm just really upset. I'm just really pissed off right now, Mom. Oh, why? Did Billy and Mandy do something with your scythe again? No, I'm practically used to it by now, but I still get frustrated with that. But you know Tubi, right? Yeah. You know how it was said that they were gonna add Billy and Mandy to it? Yeah. I already know where this is gonna go. But it turns out they're not adding Billy and Mandy. They're adding Evil Con Carne over my show. What the fuck, Tubi? I thought you were gonna have Billy and Mandy alongside Evil Con Carne. Like, what? Like, why have Evil over Billy and Mandy? Like, what the fuck, dude? I'm upset that my show isn't. It's not fair. It's not. I really did not know how to word that crash out right there, but you get what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, I would have like crashed out at the moment where it's revealed that Tubi won't be adding Billy and Mandy on May 1st. I kind of just played it off as like a, but I just I kind of just laughed it off. Like I just thought it was like funny, but who knows? Maybe they may actually just add Billy and Mandy, and they might actually add Billy and Mandy or something. Wait, I got another notification. What is it? But it's but I'm pretty sure Tubi's trying to work out on some things with the show. Like it does have some like licensing issues regarding music and Big Boogie Adventure and Under Fist. Billy and Mandy Save Christmas because it has copyrighted music. Wonderland, which also plays in the movie Madagascar. Oh yeah, that might be it. That might be the reason why. Maybe we might get Billy and Mandy on May 1st. They just, I don't know. Or maybe they may actually put or maybe they just might put Billy and Mandy maybe around June or July. Though it might most likely be July because that's a problem. Because just July alone just feels like the end of summer. Whatever. Sometimes I just kind of prefer June or whatever. The June of summer. And then I was actually just looking forward to rewatching my own show on Tubi for free. But I guess watching Hector's show is okay. Do you have a problem with my show? No, Hector. It's fine. I'm just really disappointed that my show isn't coming to Tubi on May 1st. Well, normally I would be bragging about it. I probably would, but I'm sorry that your show isn't coming to Tubi right at the moment. It's all right. Oh, maybe you're right, Frolic. Maybe Tubi's just working on like the licensing stuff with the like when they're trying to add the complete series, the complete like franchise to Grim and Evil to it, without counting Grim and Evil, because they do not have Grim and I don't think they'll ever add Grim and Evil. They might, probably just in the form of segments separately. And hopefully, unlike HBO Max or something, they actually have the episodes in the original order. Hopefully. Anyway, let's watch Smiling Friends. Well, a clip that I posted, or just videos I made. If Billy and Mandy had the flapjack screaming sound, that's gotta be hilarious. Because I posted it. Don't mind me, I'm just watching my own videos. Maybe you should just accept it. Like I am. Just accept it. Just accept it. Yeah, I don't know. Trust me, it's the only way. Really? How do you think I make it through life with these two every day? Okay, that is kind of funny. Frolic the Hedgehog, Frolic's first video slash Among Us animation remake. Yeah, it's a remake of my first video on the 5th anniversary of my own channel. And yeah, that's where it's at. 5 years. I still got it. So let's just watch this anyway. By the way, happy 5th anniversary. Thanks, Grim. YouTube presents a Frolic Studios production. Frolic Studios is a real thing, by the way. It's actually created by me. I'm the CEO and the creator of Frolic Studios. I may use that name in the movie or something. Let me know. Yeah, probably. Anyway, let's just wait. Because I changed my name to Frolic Boonjoy for a friend of mine. Posted his first video being an Among Us animation, which started his YouTube career. As years went by, his channel grew in semi-popularity. My channel is kind of popular, but not popular enough. But I'm not complaining, though. I'm just glad it's somewhat out there, probably because of, like, Billy and Mandy. I love that. And I love how, like, the show that I got into made my channel popular. That's the irony. Since today marks the 5th anniversary, actually, well, since today, because I kind of made that, because I kind of posted that video premiere today, kind of breaking the fourth wall. Since April 15th marks the 5th anniversary, let's go back to the beginning to see where it all started. Its first video, in the form of an animation, and the remake of his first video. You used SML music? Yeah. You really animated this pretty well. You actually really cooked. I actually worked it on the weekend before this video premiered. I gotta say, it was worth it. Hey, take your sneakers off. No. Oh yeah, I put Sneakers O'Toole on the thumbnail. What the heck is Sneakers O'Toole? Oh right, Family Guy. Okay, that gives me memories. I don't blame you, Grim. Among Us is a very nostalgic game, despite it coming out in 2018 and becoming 2020. You animated it pretty well. No. I walk away wearing the sneakers. The realization blew out mine. The Peter Griffin pose. I also, and after 5 years, I still got it. Holy, especially just straight up leaving the fourth wall. That's it. Thank you for all the support for the past 5 years. It really means the heck. Oh, oh, dang it! I forgot. It just says the letter T instead of saying it really means a lot to me. Oh well, I can't go back and change it now. It's already out there. But whatever. It says it really means a lot to me. End credits. 5 years of Frolic the Hedgehog. Yeah. I even have my own copyrighted Steve. Animated using Flipperclip. Evil Con Carne trailer Tubi. Animated. It's fan made, by the way. Anyway, to continue the line from like Sneakers Out School, Let Him Go, We Can't Catch Him, Non Niches. I still. And I use parts of the intro as well. That's just a that's just a shame. 24 minutes. It's been 24 minutes. I could probably just keep this stream going until 1. No, wait, what time is it now? Let's see what's in YouTube's. Whatever. I'm not even gonna ask about that. Ranking the most hated cartoon characters. That's an interesting video. And there's a whole lot of characters on the screen. Let me show you.
Okay, so we got 2023 Velma. I can see why some of these characters are on the list. Okay, we got Bendy, which I haven't seen the episode featuring Bendy yet. But I'm pretty sure he's an asshole. He's a jerk. Dee Dee, I mean, I can understand Dee Dee sometimes. She just wants to play with her. She just wants to hang out with her brother or something. But it's understandable why. And there's Caillou. Kai fucking you. Lemon, the lemon guy. Unacceptable. I don't even know who this Goober is. I know that Sheen, rest in peace, rest, Sheen's actually a pretty funny character in Jim Neutron. Rest in peace, Jeffrey Garcia. And there's Benny. Benny's not even really that bad. Ice Age Baby, I can see why. Okay, the hate for SpongeBob is a little undeserving. I'm pretty sure they're talking about modern SpongeBob, but I personally don't think SpongeBob's that bad, though. I like SpongeBob, of course. There's Dora the Explorer, aka the character who appeared in that one Billy and Mandy episode and unleashed a box full of curses and straight up just roasted Mindy. And then Scrappy Doo, again, understandable. The brainy Smurf and Mabel. I don't get the hate for Mabel. She seems like a funny character. I think I may just watch this video. Just don't. I still need to watch KND and Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Why couldn't, why couldn't they just let me skip the ad for the first
This year? Hate. Something that consumes me every single time.
hate? Let me. I don't remember what AN said, but I'm pretty sure Kane got inspired by it.
Plenty of cartoon characters have a similar effect, not just on me, but apparently on a lot of people.
I don't really think Vinny is that bad, though. He is a great replacement for Brian.
Starting us off, Bendy, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Have you ever seen a more punchable face?
I never even seen that episode featuring Bendy, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hate it. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hate that episode as soon as I first see it. If I see it, I'm gonna watch it and probably tell you what I think about it. I'm probably just gonna be all like, that episode fucking sucked.
If he would have gotten just some sort of comeuppance, I don't think he'd be hated nearly as much. But the fact that he's able to do whatever he wants, get no blame for it, and then get away with it, it's a bit too real. So I can 100% see why this guy's so hated. In fact, the fans of this show despise this guy so much that even the creators were just sort of like, yeah, you're right, this guy, and made the entire episode non-canon. Good move on there. I don't think he's the absolute worst on the list, but he's going pretty high. Let's say A tier. The Great Gazoo, The Flintstones. You know what this show about people living in the Stone Age really needs? An annoying little green alien. Whatever TV
I never really saw the hate behind the Great Gazoo, although he might have been out of place in the Stone Age, but I don't really think it's that bad.
Up a bit by adding an alien from the future. I guess I can see why that juxtaposition would kind of shake things
But
up
to
a
be
bit,
honest, the
but
Great Gazoo actually fits better in the Flintstones.
probably would help
No,
if
not
he wasn't
Flintstones,
such
the
a
Jetsons. Yeah, the Great Gazoo and the Jetsons.
Dude is just here to basically be a chaotic plot device, causing issues, rarely ever fixing them, and calling everyone dumb on the way. I know that they're just trying to add some like life into the show, but I think Gazoo might have killed it. I'd probably go B tier. Dora the Explorer. I mean, okay, Explorer might be a bit of a stretch here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure people just hate on like preschool characters from like preschool TV shows. People just hate preschool shows to be honest. I sometimes I get it, like I get they're too old for it, but you can never be too old for shows, which is not surprising because I feel like it's a pretty good show. I mean, I've seen a little bit of it, but not a lot. I don't really.
Map guiding her the whole time. And then when she does try to find wherever she needs to go next, she can't even find the giant tree or whatever it is, even though it's right in front of her face.
Okay, now I can. Okay, sometimes I can actually see why people don't really like Dora the Explorer. But boom, I mentioned the Loud House. Yeah, that show has a very bad fandom, and I don't want to get into that. So.
Oh, Dora's right over there!
Oh, the irony of that whatever that sitcom is on, it's on Nickelodeon. Whatever that sitcom is, it's on Nickelodeon, and the irony of yeah, whatever.
Plus, the constant pausing, waiting for the audience to talk back, definitely can get a bit annoying. But I mean, hey, it's a show for preschoolers. I guess if you're an adult trying to watch the show for whatever reason, it's probably a bit annoying. But honestly, as a kid, I never really had a problem with Dora.
And I never really had a problem with her back then.
Dora is right behind you! I'd say secret. Vinny, Family Guy. Stepping into the shoes or paws of a beloved character is a big task for anybody. When the creators of Family Guy decided to kill off the family pet, Brian, and replace him with a new dog, it was bound to be rough. But honestly, I didn't totally hate Vinny. I thought it was kind of a fun change of pace, going from a smarmy, wannabe know-it-all to like a streetwise Joe Pesci sort of character.
Well, to be fair, like Brian wasn't always like that. He in the earlier seasons, Brian used to be like the voice of reason, like and tried and like just he was better than like who he is today, like but he kind of fell off with whatever he's doing, like he's and he just straight up lashed out at Brian when he ordered that steak for him. Like I could see why Quagmire hates Brian. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't hate Brian if he was still the voice of reason.
Was pretty enjoyable and I think could have led to some really fun dynamics down the road. It of course only lasted a couple of episodes before they eventually brought Brian back, but I actually enjoyed these episodes where we were starting to get to know Benny, and I think if they actually stuck with him, he might have turned out to be a beloved character. I think
But but his voice actor passed away years later. Rest in peace.
Sometimes it does feel like they're just sort of shoehorning in a new character to try to like attract a new audience, but this didn't really feel that way. If anything, I think they should have stuck with him. I'm honestly feeling a D tier. Sparky, Fairly Odd.
I didn't really see the hate
Starred out
behind
there,
Sparky.
not so sure about.
I thought he
Show's
was just
added a new
funny.
character at the end of the series is probably going to be a thing that comes up a bunch in this
He's
list,
just a dog.
and usually for pretty good reason. Not every single new character is a miss. So now you get a magical dog whose personality is basically Cosmo Part 2, and I get why people wouldn't enjoy this. I think if they added him a bit earlier in the show, he probably would be looked back on a lot more fondly. But he's such a blip of a character that they literally add him at the beginning of season 9, and then by the time season 10 rolls around, they completely drop him. Now, I don't personally
Oh
have
yeah, the Fairly Odd Parents fell off so
by the time
bad
he
that
comes around,
it was
it's like,
canceled after
alright,
season
let's
10.
wrap
After
it up.
being
This show's
the
done.
rest,
I'm thinking of B tier.
after being the
Lemon Pepper.
after just being the longest running series alongside SpongeBob.
Adventure Time. As a kid, one of my favorite characters.
He is
You're
funny.
telling me there's a dude with an oddly shaped head that just shows up and screams the whole time? Sign me
Wait,
up.
wasn't he
But as an adult looking back,
wasn't he voiced by Justin Roiland, who created Rick and Morty? At least that's from what I can tell.
on it, how did my parents not come into the living room and break the TV when he came on? Literally, his entire character is basically boiled down to screaming. I could do like maybe an episode with him, and then I'm like, alright, that's enough of that. I don't personally hate him since I was a kid. Just a complete bully and a menace for no reason. Girl thinks she's Regina George. She ain't even one of the plastics. The most
Oh yeah, I
satisfying
can see
moment
where
in the
some
entire
Billy.
movie is
I
when
think
Lilo just
I
starts
think
flailing
Lilo
on
and Stitch is where some characters
this
from Billy
kid
Mandy got
sucks.
inspiration
I hate
from.
her, and I wish every episode of the TV show ended with Lilo just beating the shit out of her. She deserves every single ounce of hate that's in her
I
way.
really,
Myrtle goes on S tier.
yeah,
The Ice Age baby.
screw Myrtle. I'm not really much of a fan of her.
Okay, memes, shit posting, and shoddy 2000 CGI set aside, the Ice Age baby's fine. It's just a baby, dude. The hate is literally just for
Yeah, I
funny
didn't-
jokes. Like, it's not like this baby has actually done anything to deserve being hated. Unlike the online hate for Stuart Little, which is well deserved, Ice Age baby's going on D tier though.
Yeah,
And before
Ice
you
Age
leave a
Baby
comment
is just
telling me the Ice
there.
Age baby's name, I know he has a name I know his name, but I will never call him anything other than Iceland. Sheen, Planet Sheen. Now, Sheen from the original movie and shows, no hate. Love the guy, honestly one of my favorite Nickelodeon characters. Sheen in the spin-off series Planet Sheen, though, goddamn awful. Going from a hyperactive side character,
Pretty much he was
to
just
a
flanderized
idiot
in
who-
Planet Sheen.
Maybe it was the fact that he didn't have any real like straight man to bounce off of, and instead just bounced everywhere off of everything. Whatever the reason was, he just felt like a flanderized, dumped down version of himself, which is saying a lot. I think
I just fucking said that. Like, did you seriously just say what I just said, man ham? Even though this is a video I'm watching, that kind of surprised me.
this one just genuinely upsets me so much because I really enjoyed the original character. So Sheen from Planet Sheen is going.
Ads. Okay, if there was another hated character on the list, and if it was ads, YouTube ads that are even unskippable, I would put that in super S tier plus. Although I'm pretty sure it's understandable. Ad revenue for creators. And they're pretty much like commercials. I had to sit through 5 minutes of commercial breaks during a TV show I like, and then wait for it to come back on, which sometimes just gives me time to like do stuff before the episode comes back on.
This,
Hey,
or this, or this. Love both the show and the character of SpongeBob so much. So very influential on me as a kid, for better or worse. Granted, I haven't watched a lot of the newer seasons, but SpongeBob as a whole has a special place in my heart. That being said, whenever I see somebody talking about how much they hate him, I'm always kind of like, yeah, no, I get it. He is annoying. Not to be personally
SpongeBob's
but I
character,
disagree. I don't hate him at all.
but I don't hate him.
But I also
Exactly.
fully understand why some people do. So I'm taking a seat here. Angelica Goodness, Rugrat.
That fucking toddler, that fucking Angelica that I hate. Hate.
Okay. I kind of thought she was funny, but not really.
I did not really care.
This is a bit more understandable. Angelica does in fact suck. She's a mean little brat who's constantly terrorizing anyone smaller than her and manipulating anyone bigger than her. This is another case where I loved the show growing up, so I don't have any personal
I did
hate
watch
towards her.
Rugrats growing up. It's
Totally
peak.
understand it, and I'm not going to disagree with it. So I'm going to go.
To be honest, I actually thought Muscle Man is a pretty funny character. I sometimes understand the hate, but I just like Muscle Man. He is so fucking funny that makes me want to. No, wait, I'm not Hummer Guy. I may make a video about Hummer Guy at some point. Oh, I got another notification. What is it?
You know who else is on this list? I with regular shows so hard. One of my all-time favorite cartoons, regardless
It's getting
of
a
network.
revival
But I'm man
in
enough to
May.
say Muscle Man is the worst character on the show. He's a one-note joke for the most part, and when he's not constantly making bomb jokes, he's usually just being an asshole. But a decently lovable asshole. I think he's still better than like half the characters on this list, so I'm gonna go with the C tier. Randall, Recess.
I never really heard of this guy.
Little snitch piece of shit. Like, buddy, it's recess. Go kick a ball or play on the swing set.
Go touch
Do
grass.
something other than snitch on the other kids who are trying to have fun. If your idea of fun is just telling on other people, you got a rough road ahead of you, buddy. Even as a kid watching this show, I'd just be sitting there like, what is this dude's problem? Gravity Falls. I honestly couldn't believe when she came up multiple times while looking into this. If you hate Mabel, I think you might hate fun. Mabel is fine. Sure, she can be sort of annoying and picks on her brother, and yeah, she basically caused the end of the world, but who hasn't? For real though, neighbors, there is not much worse than a know-it-all. There's nothing wrong with being smart. But when that's basically your only identity trait, it gets old pretty damn fast. He's a whiny little bitch about it the entire time. He's arrogant and condescending to the other smart.
He's basically Brian Griffin
If he
before
was
Brian
truly
Griffin.
that smart, he realized how annoying he is and shut the fuck up sometimes. Going on into Dee Dee, Dexter's Lab. Dee Dee is a lot more intentional than she lets on. You might think she's just a clumsy, hapless sister who accidentally makes mistakes and ruins Dexter's inventions and his day. But you'd be wrong. She has shown time and time again throughout the show that she kind of enjoys messing with Dexter and ruining all of his stuff. I think she's 100% doing all of this on purpose. I don't full on hate her or anything, but I understand why some people, especially Dexter, would. I'd probably go like a C tier though.
Yeah.
Scrappy Doo. And yet another in the long line of characters being added at the end of the show to try to spice things up a little. This time with the attached side effect of puppy power. I personally was never in the camp of like, Scrappy ruined the show. I honestly kind of like the character as a kid, but I do have to admit his presence really sort of changes the whole tone of the show.
Yeah, I didn't
It's
really.
basically
I
like they
really
shoved
did
a
not
little
really
kid into the series.
find a
And
problem
the
with.
show is never like mature.
This is the end. Smash your television. That's a very funny line from Mandy. Though kind of creepy, considering that it's only her eyes appearing in darkness, though that has happened before. And the fact that that couch guy was a part of the episode where it featured like the characters just disappearing at the end, aka Halls of Time. And also, guy, a Mandy vote for you. Thank you. Gladly appreciated. For some reason, because I just happen to do stuff. Aren't you supposed to be playing outside or something? It's nighttime. Even after like almost 25 years, and I'm still waiting for that show to be added on Tubi. It's not coming on May 1st, unfortunately, probably because of like music licensing issues and Big Boogie Adventure or Save Christmas, but its spin-off Evil Con Carne is coming to Tubi on May 1st. I'll be looking forward to Evil Con Carne. Well, I listen to that line whenever I like do dumb childish stuff. For real.
Or anything. It definitely lost what little bit of edge it had when Scrappy was relies on people's dislike of him and turn him into the villain at the end of the live action.
And the fact that he did appear at the 2023 Velma.
So I'm going to B tier. Velma. In my research into this, Velma was the #1 answer in basically everywhere I looked.
I never really seen 2023 Velma. Probably glad I never did. It would have ruined Scooby Doo for me. And I did not care for
Now, I
Velma.
haven't seen the show, but I'm sure most people are probably overreacting, right?
Why Velma later?
Well, I know that there's people out there who are pissed about Velma. Just does not feel like Velma at all.
It's not
Sure,
Scooby Doo.
she's still the smartest character of the show, but this time she's an absolute jerk about it, treating everybody else like she's better than them throughout the entire thing. I think the show itself could have worked if they just made the characters a little more like the originals, instead of trying to be
This is
edgy
an
and
adult
make them all shitty
parody.
people, especially the lead of the show. But I'm about to say something that might be controversial. I don't absolutely hate the character. Is it complete character assassination of the original? Yeah. But maybe I'm just not as big of a Scooby-Doo fan as some people out there, to the point where I hate this character in the show with an undying passion. I like Scooby-Doo. I grew up watching tons of the shows and movies as a kid, but I didn't think this was that upsetting to the point where I'm gonna like freak out about it or anything. Is it good? No. Is it the end of the world?
No.
Probably not. So I think personally, I'm only gonna go up to A tier, but if you go higher than that, let me know why. I on one hand, he's just a little kid, so I shouldn't be too harsh on him. But then on the other hand, this doesn't matter at all. He's a spoiled brat who throws a fit whenever things don't go his way, and then usually ends up getting what he wants because his parents suck too. There's actually an entire subreddit just for Caillou, and I can't think of many out there who are more deserving of that. Caillou goes on S tier, and I don't think that's a surprise to anyone. And there you have it.
Oh yeah, there's other characters that aren't on the list, but whatever.
That's only 19. I thought I had 20.
Oh, I think I know that silhouette. Is that the Boss Baby? It's the Boss Baby, isn't it? It's the Boss Baby. Yeah, that's the that I how do I okay, yeah, that is the Boss Baby. Okay, this is kind of funny. Oh,
And there you have it.
oh, because Boss Baby's voiced by Alec Baldwin.
My list of the most hated cartoon characters ranked by which ones I hate the most. What characters out there do you hate the most? Are you a thick fan of any on this list? Let me know in the comments. And if you
Cartoon characters that quietly disappeared. Ranking even more cartoon bullies. I I mean, personally, I don't think Mandy is weird, but some stuff, parts of it is. But I still enjoy it. Oops. Alright, hang on.
did hate this video, like and subscribe. And if you did hate the video, my bad, I guess. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, you definitely get my notifications of approval, sir. Let's see if I. Let's see if there's like more videos. These theories are dumb. The best Cartoon Network Christmas episode: Billy and Mandy Save Christmas, of course. The banned kids episodes, which actually deserve it.
Something that happened.
It's a 30-second unskippable ad. Whatever. Wait, what's my phone battery at? 83. Not bad. I may end the stream around 1, but yeah, maybe. But I think I just may watch a few videos and then go to bed.
Something that happens to controversial TV episodes and to me from the Alec Baldwin fan club. Sometimes the creator of shows decide to just
What's this guy's beef with Alec Baldwin? Like, Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin. What's with this guy and Alec Baldwin? Alec Baldwin. I don't think Alec Baldwin. Don't really much know what happened with Alec Baldwin, but he was actually um, I just found him pretty funny. I do remember seeing him in movies. I did smart, and he wants everyone else to do what he says. Alec Baldwin is just entertaining.
get a little bit too far. Hundreds of banned animated episodes.
What's with my
But today we did a
TVs?
single
Oh,
episode
whatever.
of why they were banned and if they deserved that banishment. Honestly, a huge chunk of episodes were pulled for pretty
Wait, wasn't there a banned episode of Billy and Mandy? I don't think there was. I mean, internationally, it might have been Halls of Time because of like it's just Halls of Time. Everybody just disappears, probably being too scary for kids, and it might have been replaced with another episode, like probably like Max Courage, or maybe just another episode, which I do heard of, like the episode of Evil Con Carne, the Time Hole incident, or something. But there was no banned Billy and Mandy episode, from what I can tell. Why am I even talking about Billy and Mandy?
obvious reasons. A lot of racism. Not that any amount is okay, but there's a lot of it. And
Yeah.
a lot of episodes seem to disappear after 9/11. Racism,
Cowardly. Kind of like Courage the Cowardly Dog.
I think racism and 9/11 are bad.
Preach, brother. Preach.
So instead of filling this list with 40 different racist Bugs Bunny cartoons,
Bugs
today
Bunny
I'm gonna focus
cartoons?
on the weirder, more obscure reasons that these shows got pulled, and then rank them by which ones I think deserved it the most. So let's dive into the cartoon episodes the networks tried to keep hidden and see if they should maybe stay that way. First up, Dexter's Lab. Removal.
Wait, don't the characters have? At first, I thought that was like, I don't know, but I actually did try to post root removal, but Cartoon Network or Warner Brothers, but the copyright, but pretty sure the copyright owner being like Warner Media, I'm pretty sure Warner Brothers all like, oh, looks like you posted content from our library. We're gonna have to get rid of that. So get out of here and then give me a strike. Oh, and here's a free strike. And they pat me on the head and walk away. Okay. And then the next time I posted another thing, which was Billy and Mandy, Grim and Love, Crush and Love is. Oh, looks like you posted more content of ours again. Let me just take that away from you and give you another strike. One more. Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of my strikes will expire this month and next month. And I'm just doing what's right for like people who like cartoons. I want, I want people to see them. VP to Warner Brothers, right here. Fuck you, Warner Brothers. Especially your stupid decisions of laying off shows and movies. He even tried to cancel Coyote vs. Zachary, which is coming out later this year. Can't wait to see it. But I'm probably not going to see it in theaters because money. Anyway, let's continue.
One of the most notorious band episodes. This one finds Dexter invented a
I
device
did
that
see
takes
this
the rootness
episode.
out of something. The root removal system. In order to take the rootness out of the system, they get in a tussle and end up both being sent to the machine, turning them into polite kind of versions of each other. However, the rootness gets turned
Pretty
into
much the
vulgar
rude removal, the rude versions of Dexter and Dee Dee are basically just Bibsy Pop clones of them. Sorry, Bibsy Pop. Hey, Grammy, still here? Oh yeah, I'm just sitting here on my phone. What time did you have a phone, Grammy? Well, I gotta have one of these in the Big 26, don't I? Well, yeah, but I never really seen you have a phone. But what are you even doing? Playing Angry Birds?
The root versions make their way upstairs and torment their mom with rudeness and swearing.
This should have aired on Adult Swim on Checkered Past Block. I would have. It would have been.
Until the kind versions are able to trick them back into the machine and reverse the sequence, putting Dexter and Dee Dee back to normal, only to then be confronted by their mom, who's there to keep them outside. Now, at first, it's kind of like, okay, plenty of cartoons had episodes.
Wait, wasn't this in the season 2? And oh yeah, there's a lot of shows that have like episodes about characters swearing and usually words or whatever. Bad words, especially like 13 bad words. Yeah.
Arthur or SpongeBob, but I think this one is just a bit more on display than the others. Like with the others, it's pretty well hidden. Like you know they're swearing, but you can't quite make out the words. Not here. Here you got bleeps where you can make out exactly what the fuck they're saying. Also, with this being like rude versions of themselves, it's less about these characters discovering swearing and finding out why it's bad and just fucking swear. I think if they maybe played around with it a bit more, it probably would have been banned and would have been looked back like those Arthur or SpongeBob episodes. But with how it was put out, I can.
I wish there was an uncensored version, full uncensored version of the episode of SpongeBob Sailor Mouth. Interesting.
Gargoyles. Deadly Force. In this episode, Broadway, one of the titular gargoyles, becomes obsessed with a gunslinging Western movie and goes out to watch it by himself. Their friend Lisa is investigating an arms dealer and returns back home, where Broadway sees her after the movie. She welcomes him in and tells him to make himself at home, where the paramedics find her. Then the gargoyles find out about the incident and check in on her. Only Broadway still hasn't returned. Blythe overhears the police assume it was the
Yeah, I can see why this episode was banned. It looks like an adult show, unless it totally is.
All while Lisa's condition is worsening at the hospital. Broadway and Goliath meet up with each other at the docks, both there separately to take out the keepers, where Goliath tells Broadway what happened to Lisa. Two watch you pretend to be surprised. Goliath is about to exactly revenge when Broadway comes to despair as well. They tie up the arms dealers and destroy the new weapons so they're no longer on the streets. The gargoyles then head back to the hospital where Lisa finally wakes up. Broadway apologizes profusely and swears that he'll never touch a girl again. Lisa accepts his apology and goes back to wrestling. I can see why this one got old. It's definitely got some pretty heavy themes, obviously, but I don't think I agree with the name Baltic. Yeah, it's a rough episode, but sometimes that's for the best. This is a serious topic taken seriously. There's unfortunately a ton of incidents out there where kids find these weapons and hurt themselves or others. So the fact that this show dedicated an entire episode to maybe helping those kids not play with weapons, I think it's pretty great. Not only do I think this one should have stayed on the air, I think it's an important episode that kids should watch. So I'm gonna put this one on D tier. Powerpuff Girls. See me, feel me, know me. Okay, so they wish for someone to bring world peace. And the answer to that comes in the form of a troublesome gnome, who, for the entire run of the episode, I was convinced was Jack Black. It's actually mind-blowing that it's him because it sounds so much like him.
He should have said chicken jockey.
Anyways, the gnome offers to rid the city of evil in return for their powers, which they agree to. However, the gnome then basically starts a cult after this loophole to get their powers back and take out the gnome to bring everything back to normal. I'm not kidding. This is such a good episode. It's a shame that this didn't air in the US. Apparently, it aired in the UK first, and the networks at the time thought that there might be too much religious imagery, like there's these demons shit like process, and apparently one of the
And that,
characters
oh
has
yeah,
a
that
role
episode
in
is on
this.
Tubi,
Wait,
isn't it?
right, that is definitely Jesus. There's also a few scenes with like a strobe light effect going off, which could definitely be a potential hazard. More of that to come later. It's a shame. I really like this episode, and I think if it would have curbed some of those issues, it would be looked back as an all-time really ambitious, more stylized than usual, which is saying a lot because it's a very stylized show. The songs were fun, and Jack Black was a great character. I can definitely see how this one could be a bit controversial, but I think those issues would have been really easy to fix. So I'm gonna put this one on C2. Tailspin, Blind News. I will say, I think this is our only series finale on the list, which is a crazy episode to be banned in the series. The final episode of Tailspin sees Baloo tricked into delivering a package to the High Marshal containing a bomb. Meanwhile, the High Marshal is ordering Colonel Spigot to fly a flamethrower, to which he reveals that he doesn't know how to fly, even though he's the head of the Air Force. Baloo learns this and uses it to his advantage, offering to teach him to fly as a ruse to deliver the present. Wally, who gave Baloo the bomb in the first place, intended on him getting caught with it, starting a war and making his bomb factory profitable. But with the Colonel on his plane, now Baloo has clearance, so he has to try to track them down to stop them from actually delivering.
I never seen that show.
And a stint when the Air Force tries to break out the bomb. They make it to the High Marshal's home and deliver the bomb. Wally makes it as well, though, and tells everyone that it's a bomb. He tries to get rid of it, but it makes its way back and blows up along with it.
Dang.
The High Marshal thanks Baloo and has the Colonel flying away. Very impressive. From what I gathered, this one was aired one time on TV before being pulled due to themes of war and terrorism. Not specifically 9/11, though. This came out like a decade before that, so it's more like your average everyday series. Now, I didn't think this one really crossed any lines or anything. I've definitely seen worse depictions of war in animated
Yeah,
shows.
I've seen
Honestly,
worse,
thought this
too.
one was pretty tame, except for one section that wasn't even mentioned in any of the things I read about this. There's like a minute-long scene that talks about the High Marshal having Spigot shot. And they say it like 5 times and keep bringing it up in the episode. If I had to guess why it was banned, it would probably be for that. But I didn't see it mentioned anywhere. So for my own personal reason and not the official reason it got banned, I'm gonna put this one on B2. Darkwing Duck, hot sauce. In this Halloween special, we see Darkwing Duck and his daughter Gosling.
I could have sworn Darkwing Duck is like a relative to Donald the
While they're Gosling
or
has an interest in magic,
Scrooge.
decides to sit in on the class. But when she's unable to do magic, she gets laughed right out of the classroom. Meanwhile, the devil himself is bored and looking for
Oh, yeah, the devil. Definitely, the devil. I'm pretty sure it's what banned because of the devil. Just look at what happened, like, you know, with Galactic, and they renamed the devil the Red Guy. And they, Billy Manny initially kind of had a devil, but they replaced him with the Grim Reaper.
While trying to use her shortcuts, though, Beelzebub shows up and attacks everyone. And when Duck thinks he has the upper hand, it's revealed that the devil kidnapped Morgana and offers to let Duck take her place, to which he agrees to. Morgana, Gosling, and the rest of the school work together, though, and use magic the correct way to trick him. I mean, it's a Halloween episode. Calm down. I'm saying C2. Bluey, Dad Baby. Bluey, Dad Baby. Now, this episode isn't entirely banned, but it has its own. The girls then decide to play Dad Baby. where Bandit pretends to be pregnant. Bandit takes advantage of baby, where Bandit pretends to be pregnant. Bandit takes advantage of pretending to be pregnant for a bit, using it to his advantage to get what he wants. Until baby Beagle starts kicking him. Blue declares the baby's coming. Then, thanks to the help of Lucky's dad, who they trick him out of it, Bandit, well, gives birth to Bingo. And then it ends on a pretty sweet note with Bandit and Bingo until Bluey says it's her turn. I think this episode's fine. I'm just gonna assume
Yeah.
that probably wasn't comfortable
Yeah,
hearing
it's,
something
somehow I
that-
questioned how or why Bluey is considered like a school, considered a show for little kids when it has types of episodes or jokes like that. Like, what even? Like, if anything, this should be like a show like around the likes of like SpongeBob or whatever. But this is on Disney Junior, for goodness sake.
Just sort of as a precaution in case any parents got up and about it. But I think it's just a silly little funny episode that's sort of educational. I think they definitely jumped the gun on this one a bit. It's not that bad. I have no issues with my kids watching it. They watch it really every goddamn day.
Oh.
Every goddamn day. I want to put this one on YouTube. Cow and Chicken. Buffalo Wings.
I have a feeling that episode might either it might be or it might not be on Tubi. We'll just have to wait and see.
With how messed up the entirety of the show is, it's kind of crazy that this one pushed the line so far that the networks were like, maybe not. Cow and Chicken are eating breakfast when all of a sudden their house is infiltrated by a gang of butch bikers called the Buffalo Gangs, who start, well, munching their carpet. And it only gets less subtle from there somehow. They invite Cow to join them, and while she's excited at first, it starts getting kind of rough at their hand. Chicken is spying on them and says he's going to save her, but not before he's discovered and they bring him to the hangout. The gals then play a game of softball using Chicken first as the second base and then as the ball itself. Cow has enough of this though and becomes Super Cow to save her brother.
Super
Red
Cow.
Guy then ends the episode by saying,
You know, there's a moral to this story.
There's Red Guy. That one.
It's a secret.
man, this is kind of rough. Completely, it's not so in the slightest. This episode pretty much hits you over the head with like, hey, lesbians, right? Don't click that. This is basically like off the air.
Cow and
This
Chicken
one's
was
pretty
basically the
rough.
Ren and Stimpy,
We're gonna put
Ren and
this as
Stimpy
our
of
first
Cartoon
episode.
Network.
Buzz Lightyear Star Command. Super dope. First of all, love the ship medical ship when Zurg attacks it. He tries to blow it up and attacks the nuclear reactor, so in order to save the ship, Mira phases through the reactor to get to the controls and shut it down. However, when she phases through energy, she absorbs it. At first, she tells everyone that she feels amazing, but when she tells her father, he warns her about absorbing energy and says once she starts, it's nearly impossible to stop. She blows him off and starts rushing around the ship, doing chores and cleaning and not slowing down. They go on missions, and she's just going top speed and getting off to absorb more energy. Buzz tries talking to her, and she snaps at him too, because she's just unable to stop. The crew try to intervene, but Mira's too hyped up and says they need to go after Zurg right now. They agree, but then to keep them safe, she goes off by herself. They keep her new energy will give her the
The Lightyear.
ability to face Zurg
Lightyear.
one-on-one. However, Zurg was expecting this, but her father shows up to warn her. Then it seems like she faces through it anyways, which Zurg was hoping for. But it turns out she tricks everyone by leaving her suit there and surprising Zurg, so her father could face the crew out of their son. They escape and blow up Zurg's ship in return, where Mira apologizes to everyone, and then Buzz sticks up for her so she can keep her job. This sort of fits into like the same category as the Gargoyles episode, where it's a pretty rough and serious topic, being a complete allegory for addiction, and this one's really well.
If I'm not
It's a good
talking, I'm
moral
just
for
watching the
story.
video, so don't
Sometimes
mind
it
that.
feels like these networks are just a bit nervous about having like serious conversations in their shows, but sometimes it's necessary for shows to tackle these kind of subjects. Maybe if she was like smoking something or snorting something, yeah, pull that off the air. But it's really just a well done allegory for drugs and substance abuse. So I don't think this would deserve the boot at all. Going on tier. Pingu. Little accidents. I've never watched this show before.
I barely seen anything about the penguin, except Madagascar.
And one day he takes his little sister to a pub, I think, where they drink a bunch of drinks, which makes her go potty on the floor. He sends her home and she makes it to her potty just in time. He then finishes his drink and also needs to rush to the bathroom. Watching this vacation penguin video after drinking too much at a bar. To be fair, the toilet is too high for him to reach, which you think is a problem they would have solved during potty training. But hey, whatever. I'm not a penguin. I don't have penguin children. I don't know how this all works for me. Maybe
They
it's
didn't smile and wave enough.
interesting problem having a kid the show focus an entire episode on using the bathroom, it's important. Kids need to learn that. It's one of the biggest hurdles. There's even a Bear in the Big Blue House episode that I think is a fantastic episode about using the potty. It doesn't feature Bear pissing all over the floor though. Definitely can see what they were going for here, but I think they probably should have just retooled this one a little bit. We don't need to see penguins peeing all over the place, I guess.
Booking.com.
Oh, look, there's Miss Piggy from Muppet. Pretty sure that's from the Muppet Revival or something. Chat's looking a little dead. I'm watching a video, so I'm not really paying much attention. Hopefully, maybe the chat would be much more active tomorrow. Wait, I got another notification. What is it? Nah, never mind. It's just another person posting. Not even like a notification from someone live streaming that I know. I mean, I wish YouTube ads on TV were like the ones on my phone.
I think I'm gonna go with a B2. Here are the options. Tristan. I say this every time. Agree. George Washington.
Oh, I think I might have seen that episode of Family on Parents before. I might. I see this.
All in all, a pretty funny and tame episode. So why was this pulled from broadcast?
Probably because of.
There was some controversy due to how the founding fathers Washington actually had a job every piece of what he came across. So even though this one wasn't entirely banned, it's still crazy that there was enough of a controversy here.
And the fact that it's on Paramount Plus though.
Just a really harmless and funny little episode. Definitely going on YouTube. Tiny Toon Adventures. One beer. Another in a long line of PSA style episodes.
PSA style episodes. Sometimes I like that.
Find a bottle of beer in the fridge and decide to drink it. The three of them get absolutely smashed and stumble around town.
I had vague memories of watching Tiny Toons Adventures, but I do actually have seen Tiny Toons University on Cartoon Network. It's pretty good. I did heard that Tiny Toons Adventures is coming to Tubi, so I may watch that when it's on there.
And Bucky Guy. Pretty blunt stuff there, guys. Like I've said on some previous polls, I think it's a good thing when episodes try to tackle these serious subjects. But this is just a really direct example. Sure, the Gargoyles episode has someone being, shot, and then the Buzz Lightyear episode is an entire allegory for addiction. But this one really just sort of beats you over the head with it. It is not pulling any punches here. I definitely think it's a good topic for a show to cover, but they just probably should have taken it a bit more easy on this one. I think if they had a different story that was less everybody dies at the end, it probably would have been
Wait, they actually
a lot
died?
better.
That's crazy.
And then this could have been a great example of it making a PSA episode about a serious topic for kids. But instead, they just decided to go all in, and I can see why this one didn't ever get aired. The morals.
Maybe this episode could be on Tubi.
Just a bit too rough for kids. So I'm feeling a C tier. SpongeBob SquarePants. Midlife Crustacean.
Are you doing it now, Mr. Krabs? Oh yeah, the fact that that episode is not available on Paramount Plus, but its sister episode, The Great Snail Race, is. I actually have the SpongeBob Season 3 DVD, and it does feature Midlife Crustacean, so I pretty much my DVD player. Oh wait, can't see it. Oh yeah, there's a flash. See? Yeah, everything is a little dusty here, but whatever. But that was my DVD player. I may do DVD openings someday.
This one wasn't initially banned for.
And I usually just watch my DVD player to, watch it, or I just watch it because, well, if the Wi-Fi goes out and I have nothing to do.
The episode's pretty much contained for the first 10 minutes or so. Mr. Krabs is getting down on himself because of his age, being constantly reminded through the day of how old he is, which causes a bit of a midlife crisis. SpongeBob Patrick. The night out consists of things like going to the laundromat, riding the kiddie rides outside of the supermarket. Krabs gets fed up with the shenanigans and calls the guy. This piques Krabs' interest, so he tags along to a house where SpongeBob says that they score all the time. They raid the dresser, find a pair of underwear, but as they're celebrating, it's revealed permeate pop culture today.
It's actually kind of fun.
And while I don't think it's the worst thing ever, it's not going to star any kids or anything.
It's just funny.
It turned out fine, right? I can
Yeah, it
actually
turned out
see
fine.
why this one got pulled. It is totally fine for the first literal 10 minutes of the episode. But you're telling me they couldn't have ended it on a less sexual note? It had to be a family rape? Nothing else? Definitely not the worst offender on the list. I love the episode. But I do. Now we're gonna put this one on B2. Spider-Man and his amazing friends. Quest of the Red Skull. I used to watch the show all the time. I loved it as a kid. I don't remember this episode specifically, but it seems like it
This video mentions a lot of like shows I never even heard of or watched.
got banned due to featuring the Red Skull. Peter's at a party and walking his name home when he notices trouble with Professor Hiawatha Smith's home. He sneaks in and finds being searched by Red Skull's henchmen, who knock him out and escape with Smith and a golden sketch of Scorpion. Smith escapes from the Red Skull and returns home while Iceman and Firestar find Spidey and suit up. Smith teaches them all about World War II, the Nazis, and
Oh, I can see why that episode was banned.
Special weapons and money, which he plans on using to start World War III. The four of them follow support, but Smith manages to rescue them, and Firestar turns the rockets back towards the Red Skull. I can see why this one got pulled after everything. There's a lot of non-story, is one, and that's like his main thing. But I feel like this could have been like a one and done mention. We can bring this up once, maybe twice. We'll be fine. I'm gonna go with a B2. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Insane in the Membrane.
I only
Man,
seen
I
the
love this
2012
show.
version.
I watched it
Kind
all the
of.
time, and I don't remember this episode. Apparently, it didn't air on TV until like 2015. So
Although I
let's
did
find out why. We spent
kind
the
of see
episode
like
bombing down
a
the
90s
reaction
or
shot.
80s version of it on Nicktoons. Reference question mark. Anytime I just see like a brain on a machine or straight up an animal, I just think of Evil Con Carne. Maybe that's where Evil Con Carne got its inspiration, with Hector's brain being on top of a bear.
However, he's now used his brain to create a clone body for himself, along with a super soldier serum that makes his new body more powerful. He transfers his consciousness, and at first it seems like a success. His body keeps decomposing to the point where he turns into this grotesque zombie-like version of himself. And not only is his body degrading, but his mind as well, as he keeps having visions of his childhood and past life. This makes him come to the conclusion that this is all April and his fault. So he shows up to her apartment and kidnaps her right in front of Casey and a bunch of the girls. They find Baxter and April and fight him off to give her a chance to run away. He overpowers them and catches up to April, who kicks him in the jaw, which knocks it almost completely off his face. Self to save her. Now, this show was decently dark throughout its run. Well, as dark as a Saturday morning cartoon can get, I guess. But yeah, no, I get it. They went all in on Baxter's design, and it's pretty grotesque. Especially in the scenes where like his body is just falling apart. But
Kind of
outside
reminds me
that,
of
there's still
Bellows
plenty
in
of scenes that are pretty dark
the
for a
last
fiction.
few
I think
episodes
if they
of
sort
The
of
Owl
toned
House.
down the decomposing body of it all, it wouldn't be that bad. It would have been banned. Alright, like 40 videos into this channel, I guess I'll bring up my little one. I'm no Brony.
Yeah, I'm no brony either, so.
We're going with a B tier for this one. Rocco's Modern Life. Deep Frogs. In this season 1 episode of the show, we see Rocco's neighbors, Ed and Beth Big Head, go through some struggles. Primarily, Beth feeling unwatched by her husband. So while he's
Wait,
at work,
wasn't
she
that
sets her
what
sights
the
on Rocco,
Undertones
inviting him over to fix the
design
things in
comes
her house, but
from?
she needs a man around.
In the
While she's
episode?
there, she's trying every trick in the book to make a move on Rocco, to the point where she even spikes his drink with literal Spanish flies. And man,
Ooh,
she
boy.
is just not subtle about this at all. Rocco evades inspections until Ed comes home and Rocco sees how unaffectionate he's been. So he tells him that he's lucky to have her. That night, Ed makes a move on her that ends up with them literally locking tongues and then fireworks going off as we pull away from the house. Man, this one just did not hold up. So many
I
suggestions.
don't think I've ever seen that episode. I've seen Rocco's Modern Life on Teen Nick's Nick Rewind blog, and I don't recall seeing that episode. Rocco's Modern Life is actually peak though. Yeah. Same with Ren and Stimpy and Rugrats.
Peppa Pig, Rainy Days Chickens. Alright, I've never seen more than like one episode of this show. My kids
I
have
see a
shown
lot of
no
Peppa Pig,
interest in it.
especially on
They
Nick
ignore
Jr.
every single day. Let me give you the rundown. Peppa and her brother are dropped off at their grandparents' house. Grandma Pig shows them
Mood.
how.
I sometimes like being dropped off at my grandmother's house when I was a young kid.
So in the yard where Grandma Pig has his garden. He shows them the vegetables he's growing, but when he gets to the lettuce, it's all gone. He says that Grandma's chickens must have been gone. So Grandma Pig introduces the chickens and the rooster to the kids. Then they go to breakfast, and that's the episode. Now, why would this be banned? Purely because of this. Because the birds that ate my lettuces are very stupid. Oh, did they just use the S word? Not my kids.
They just said the word stupid. Okay, he probably could have said because of those.
Stupid.
He could have just said are very, very naughty. Yeah.
Oh, did they just use the fucking S word? Not my kids show. How dare they? Who do the creators of the show think they are? Putting an evil word like stupid into the ears of poor children. Won't someone think of the children like freaking? I'm not a fan
It's
of the
actually
show.
kind of funny.
I think it's one of the most annoying kid shows out there. It doesn't have good lessons. to
Yeah,
it.
I did
wish
not
one
care.
episode- but
I
the
mean,
fact
yeah,
that this
nowadays
episode
I do not
doesn't
care.
show the US
Thought it was
because
entertaining,
it
but
was
meh.
stupid. That's pretty fucking stupid. So I'm gonna put this on YouTube. Now, Pokemon is a show that is near and dear to my heart. And it turns out they actually have like
Pokemon.
10
He
or
looks
so
like a
fan
Pokemon.
episodes.
Pika
Some
Pika.
due to like world events and natural disasters happening, and some due to that. So today we're gonna look at 3 of the most
Oh yeah, the ad. Okay, you know what? After this video is done, I'm probably gonna end the stream. Cause I don't know. I never thought I'd just be into a stream like this, where I would just be in front of my own TV watching videos. Usually I'd just be in my bed, but I decided to just take a change of pace where I'm just not in bed. But probably it would have been better if I just watched videos on my phone on my own time. Alright, skip video.
Pokemon, Beauty and the Beast. The first Pokemon episode on our list, and the only one that got so far as to have an English translation. The gang finds their way to a beach where they accidentally end up stealing a boat, which they crash into Team Rocket's submarine and then into a dock.
Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again.
The owner of the boat runs over and the gang offers to come up with the money to fix it by working at his restaurant. Team Rocket gets a similar idea and take up jobs as waiters at a competing restaurant to get the money to repair their submarine. The gangs compete with each other by trying to have the more successful restaurant, but of course, Team tells them about this beauty contest happening that day and says that they should advertise there. They do, and the restaurant gets busy again, while Misty decides to compete in the beauty competition. And this is where things get a bit dicey. First, we get Misty competing in a bikini, which is definitely a bit more than most kids need to see in a cartoon. And then Team Rocket shows up to compete, and that'll do it. Yeah, I get it. Firstly, let me say, I have no issues with James dressing up as a woman. James is an icon, but Jesus Christ, did they have to make him so well endowed? Like that's a lot. Yeah, this one makes sense. Let's go with an A tier. Pokemon: The Legend of Pikachu.
Oh yeah, the last 3 stuff is just Pokemon.
Episode where Ash inexplicably has 30 different Toros. Did you also ask yourself, where the fuck did those come from? Well, allow me to enlighten you. In this episode, which aired in Japan but never got as far as an English dub, Ash and his friends are about to reach the Safari Zone, which they're really excited about. All of a sudden, the game warden shows up and threatens the kids with a gun. The gang says they're just there for the Safari Zone. The warden calms down and introduces himself. They join him inside where the warden explains the rules of the Safari Zone and, once again, threatens children with a gun. Misty then sees a picture of the warden with a Dratini and a but they drop it when the madman reaches for his gun. Again, this
Let me guess, it was banned because of a gun. It's a gun, isn't it? Let me guess, he pulls out a gun again.
Team Rocket overhears this and decide to catch it for themselves. So they challenge Ash to a Pokemon catching contest as a distracted gang and the warden get there too, where Team Rocket throw a bomb into the lake, which Ash and the warden both dive after. Ash is about to get in when he runs out of air and gets rescued by a Dragonair and defeat Team Rocket. They return to the warden's office and tell the warden that they won't tell anyone about the truth. Ash then calls Professor Oak to check up on all the Pokemon he caught in the Safari Zone. Anything they could have done that whole anime editing trip where they swap it out to just be his ear. Just be pointing at them, you know? They're children. Point at them. It'll get you free for us.
Don't you dare point at me, you son of a bitch. I am sorry, him.
As the gang make their way to a Pokemon Center where they find out that the Pokeball transmitting device is on the ferrets. They find the professor who created the device and tells them that Team Rocket stole his Porygon and is using its digital powers to steal Trainer's Pokemon. The professor sends the gang into cyberspace itself to put an end to the issue. They find Team Rocket and put a stop to their plans and are about to escape when Nurse Joy decides to run an antivirus on the system, even though everyone's still inside. This manifests as missiles that launch after them and are about to destroy them when Porygon comes to the rescue and Pikachu fires a Thunderbolt at the missiles to stop them. And here's the problem. The explosion from these missiles are depicted for reasons that are
Oh, epilepsy. Yeah, I can see why.
Pokemon was a phenomenon at this point. One of the biggest shows in the world at the time, especially in its home country of Japan. People were tuning in for Pokemon like it was goddamn Game of Thrones. Unfortunately, the flashing lights here caused 685 people to be hospitalized.
Well, good thing I don't have epilepsy or whatever. Although I don't really like flashing lights. Kind of like the second segment of Billy and Mandy, Skeletons in the Mortal Closet, where Gladys is just freaking out and there's an epilepsy warning.
The episode was ultra-location indefinitely. The show ended up going on a full-month hiatus afterwards before airing any new episodes. And Porygon was basically never seen again. Now, some of
Rest in
these
peace,
episodes here get
Porygon.
a bit dark. Some have some humor in situations that maybe shouldn't be aimed at children. But none of the episodes on this list put anyone in the hospital, let alone over 600 people. But the fact that this made it to air unaltered and the consequences and ramifications that came from that, this is automatic. A lot of these bans came from either parents overreacting or the networks not going through the process of taking a second glance so they could be like, maybe let's not do that. Like, so many of these banishments could have been avoided. But there's also quite a few here that had practically no say in the long run. What do you think? Did these episodes deserve to be banned? Are there any I missed that you would add to the list? Let me know in the comments. If you like the video, like and subscribe for future rankings. And honestly, even if you didn't like the video, you can still subscribe. I'm not going to tell you. Thanks for watching. Let's hope this video doesn't get
Well, if you have enough copyrighted material in your videos, then it might get. Hold up. Hold up. Look at this, guys. The entire full movie of Monsters Inc. on YouTube. I'm not gonna snitch to YouTube, but just look at that. Just just straight up somebody from 13 years ago just posted just posted Monsters Inc. to YouTube, and yet it has not get copyright and taken down or whatever. So pretty much Disney just straight up like, you know what? Let's have somebody post a movie, try to post like an episode of Billy and Mandy. YouTube's all like, nope, you can't do that. That's copyrighted. You could go to jail for that. Unless you are Warner Brothers, then you're fine. But you're not Warner Brothers. Screw you. Yeah. Okay, somebody hates Jax. The hate is kind of understandable, but I like Jax. Jax is pretty good. He's a funny character, considered to be the funny one. AI. Why did it have to be AI? Mouse Private Eye. Mouse Private Eye. I'm guessing that's like a old school like cartoon stuff or whatever. I haven't seen Foster's Home season 2 yet, so I need to watch that show at some point. Oh. Big Found Media. If only Grim and Evil in an original form. Grim and Evil on your platform. Please. Please, Toby, I need this. Grim And Evil's kind of homeless, platformless or something. Okay. No thanks. Oh look, the duckling from Courage the Cowardly Dog. I fucking hate that. The piece of shit. Well, I don't really think it's that bad. He was kind of an asshole, especially to Courage, and yet Cartoons doesn't have the guts to put Grim and Evil on full episodes on. But this is by the these are posted by the official channel of Cartoons, and they're posting full episodes of shows. Pretty much. Well, since the stream is chat is dead, and I've been going on here for 1 hour and 40 minutes. Probably like 40 minutes or something. No, 100 minutes. So, I think it's about time I end the stream here. So, hey, Ruben, you got any final thoughts, or you just stream in the morning? Wait, what the heck happened to Tubi here? Probably just a random glitch on my team, so you don't miss a video or stream. Please turn on notifications so you know when I post videos or streams. Not sure if you see my community posts. I mean, I'm pretty sure you do. I'm not sure if you get notifications from them, but I'm pretty sure you see them in your subscriptions, your For You page, or hell, even like you even just have my channel on your page or whatever, and you just go there. Real. Anyway, this is